Hello and welcome to the third and final game here at Myrtle Beach High School as we are underway. The first batter, Podolik, walked to lead off the game, and he has just taken second base on a pass ball. So now runner on second base with nobody out for the Dolphins as we are starting this game off between the Litchfield Dolphins and the Rawlings Stars. It's a 1-0 count to Castro. The 1-0 is a called strike on the inside part of the plate, and it's now a 1-1 count. Sam Castro. The 1-1 is a ball. It's a 2-1 count now. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Ball low and away. Full count now. Start time for this game was 8 o'clock. The payoff pitch. Swung on and grounded down the third base line, but it will roll foul. And we'll do it all over again at 3-2. Get you the starting lineup for the Dolphins in just a second. It'll be Owen Podolik who led it off. Sam Castro up to the plate now. He bats second. Podolik, the center fielder. Castro playing second base. Batting third and playing third base is Chase James. The cleanup hitter is Quinn Cherry. He plays left field. The payoff pitch. Ball up and away. And there is ball four. So 2 straight walks. Puts runners on first and second base with nobody out, and that'll bring up Chase James, the third baseman. The first pitch to James is a ball low, and it's 1-0. Chase James from Virginia Wesleyan batted .231 this past season with Virginia Wesleyan with 8 runs, 5 RBI. That pitch is a strike at the knees, and it's a 1-1 count now. The 1-1 pitch is swung on and grounded up the middle, knocked down and thrown over to third base for the force out at third by the pitcher Labrador, and there's one away. So good force out. The Castro and James. James gets on safely on the fielder's choice. So runners at first and second, still with 1 away now. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Quinn Cherry. Cherry at Emporia State batted .215 with 14 runs, 3 home runs, and 9 RBI. The first pitch to Cherry is a strike on the low outside corner, and it's 0-1. .77 degrees out there right now. Clear skies this evening with the lights on. The pitch. Ball low and away. And it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1. Ball low. 2-1 count now. Okay, the defensive alignment for the Stars, left to right in the outfield, it will be Dyer, Evans, and Trepanier. The pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2, and it's a 2-2 count now. Third to first in the infield will be Rainey, Sumter, Richardson, and Desereau, and Spencer is doing the catching for Labrador. The 2-2. Swung on and popped high over towards the Dolphins dugout, but it will get out of play. And it'll remain a 2-2 count. Runners at the corners with 1 away. The Dolphins trying to get out to an early lead here in the top half of the first inning. The 2-2. Curveball swung on and fouled back. And we'll do it all over again at 2-2. That pitch fouled off again. The 2-2 pitch. Pickoff throw over to first base. Gets away from the first baseman. And that will go out into right field in foul territory. That will allow Castro to score from third. And now it's a 1-0 Dolphins lead. So mark that as an E1. And the first run on the board for the Dolphins in this game. James gets all the way to third on the E1. So another run just 90 feet away. This pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3, and there are 2 away. That'll bring up Brady White, the designated hitter. White from USC Sumter. Batted .270 on the season with 11 runs, 2 home runs, and 12 RBI at USC Sumter. The first pitch is a curveball that drops in there at the knees, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Ball low. 1-1 count now. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lofted out into left center field. Coming in and making the catch is the center fielder Evans, and that will end the inning. But not before the Dolphins put the first run of the game on the board. 1 run on no hit. First chance for the Stars to get on offense. It'll be Davion Sumter leading it off. The first pitch to Sumter is a strike at the letters, and it's 0-1. Sumter from Claflin University. The 0-1. Ball low and away. 1-1 count. Batting batted 271 this season with 18 runs. The 1-1. Ball low in the dirt. 2-1 count now. The 2-1. Swung on and fouled off, and it'll be a 2-2 count now. The 2-2 pitch is swung on and grounded over to the pitcher. He'll flip on to the first baseman in time for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Jimmy Evans, the center fielder. The first pitch to Evans is swung on and fouled off over the Stars dugout. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Ball up and away. 2-0 count now. The 2-0 pitch is swung on and hit out into center field, in there for a base hit. So 1-out single for Evans. And that will bring up TJ Mullins, the designated hitter. The first pitch to Mullins is swung on and fouled off, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch to Mullins. Ball low and away. Throw down to second base. Getting in there, sliding underneath the tag is Evans with the stolen base. And now there's a runner on second base with 1 away for the Stars, trying to tie the game back up after giving up the first run of the game in the top half of the first inning. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. It fouled off, and still 1-2 count now. The 2-2, that ball's fouled. The 1-2, fouled off. Still 1-2 count. That's the third strike, and there are 2 away. The runner on second base with 2 away now. That'll bring up Kareek Rainey. Rainey the first pitch to Rainey is the ball, and it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch. Ball just a little bit low, and it's a 2-0 count now. Swung on and fouled back, and it's now a 2-1 count. The pitch is a ball, and it's now a 3-1 count. The 3-1 pitch. Ball low, and just a little bit low, and now Rainey works the walk, and now there's runners at first and second with 2 away. And that'll bring up Winston Dyer, the left fielder. The first pitch is a ball low. Strike at the knees. And it's an 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and chopped up the middle. The pitcher will field it himself, throw on to first base in time for the final out of the inning. So no runs on 1 hit. No errors and 2 left on base after 1 full, still 1-0 Dolphins here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Dolphins as we head to the top half of the second inning. It will be Andres Paré leading it off. Dolphins up 1-0. Starting off the game strong, even though they didn't get a hit. They were able to score a run. Were helped by 2 errors. The first pitch to Paré is a strike on a low outside corner. And the 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Ball low. And it's a 1-2 count now. We're here at Myrtle Beach High School. 330 down the left field line. That pitch misses up and in. 2-2 count now. .330 down the left field line, .315 down the right field line, and .370 to straightaway center field. That pitch, check swing. Did he go around? They will say he did not, so it's a full count. The payoff pitch. Swung on and lined over to the third baseman. Fielded by Rainey. Thrown on to first base. Errant throw gets past the first baseman. And that will allow Paré to get to second on the E5. So mark that as an E5. That's the third error for the Stars already today. As the sun completely starts to set, the lights are in full effect here at Myrtle Beach High School. That'll bring up Aiden Bisbano. The first pitch to him is a fastball, misses up and away, and it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch to Bisbano is swung on and missed. A good curveball that gets Bisbano to swing over the top of it. And it's 1-1. Dolphins wearing their white jerseys with the orange numbers on the back. The Dolphins logo on the front. Stars wearing their black jerseys with the Rawlings Stars logo on the front and white numbers on the back. As now, you have to imagine that would be called a balk, but they're not going to call a balk. Very surprising, as Labrador lost his footing coming off of the mound and didn't throw it. The pitch. Now, that ball is lined out into straightaway right field, coming in and making the catch almost on the dirt, coming all the way in, is the right fielder Trepanier for the second out of the inning. Excuse me, first out of the inning. That ball, it sounded like it was going to carry more off of the bat, but it did not carry at all. And I'm surprised that Richardson at second didn't just call off Trepanier, but Trepanier was hustling all the way in from center field and said, "I've got this," and took it himself. Matt Cinco up at the plate now. He lines one over to the shortstop, and he loses the handle of it. And in the process, and not only does Sumter lose it and fumble it, allowing Cinco to score, but he very lackadaisically goes after the ball, and Paré, in the process, comes all the way home to score. So mark that as an E6. That'll bring up Vincent Turner. That's already the 4th error on the Stars thus far today. Vincent Turner up to the plate. The first pitch to Turner is swung on and grounded over to the second baseman, and he loses the handle of it. And another error for the Stars. And now there are runners at first and second with 1 away, and that'll bring up Will Bruno. Will Bruno from St. Petersburg College. Batted .317 for St. Petersburg with 4 runs and 6 RBI. The first pitch to Bruno. Ball just a little bit low and in. And it's a 1-0 count. Runners on first and second base, 1 away. 2-0 ball game already, and the the Dolphins have yet to get a hit. 5 errors already for the Stars. If that ball gets away from the catcher, advancing a base each is both Cinco and Turner, and now there are 2 runners in scoring position as Spencer loses sight of the ball. And now there are 2 runners in scoring position with only 1 away, and now a full conference at the mound for the Stars, trying to slow this game down a little bit. Defensively, the Stars have just been trying to go too quickly, and as a result have made a lot of errors thus far. So now we get set, and we are ready to go once again. Second and third, 1 away, 2 runs in total. 1 run in this inning already for the Dolphins. The pitch. Swung on and chopped over to the pitcher. He looks the runner back. Now throws on to first base, just barely getting Bruno out at first base. So an unproductive at-bat for Bruno. That'll bring us back to the top of the order in Owen Podolak. He does not have an official at-bat thus far yet. Walked to lead off the game. And then was caught at third. The first pitch is a strike on the low inside corner, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Curveball that swung on and hit out into left field, dropping in front of the left fielder, Dyer. That'll score another run, and that is the first hit of the game for the Dolphins, and it is now 3-0. And advancing on the throw is Podolak, so there are 2 runners in scoring position now, with 2 away. That'll bring up Sam Caspro. He does not have an official at-bat yet. Worked a walk and then eventually came around to score in the first inning. That pitch is a called strike on the inside part of the plate. And it's 0-2. Or 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2, and it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 pitch is swung on and fouled back, and we'll do it all over again, 0-2. This would be a big out for Labrador if he's able to get out of the inning with only the still 2 runs scoring, which isn't good, but with 2 runners in scoring position right here, it's certainly a bit of a moral victory, avoiding those 2 runs from scoring as well. That pitch misses well high, and it's a 2-2 count now. The pitch misses well high. Deuces are wild. 2 on, 2 out, and a 2-2 count. The pitch swung on and popped high into shallow right center field. Coming in and making the catch is the center fielder Evans, and that will end the inning, but not before the Dolphins extend their lead. 2 runs on 1 hit, 3 errors, and 2 left on base. After 1.5, it is 3-0 Dolphins here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. First pitch is a ball high, and it's 1-0 to Blaine Spencer. As that pitch is swung on and grounded over to the third baseman. Throw on first base in time for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Zion Disrow. The first pitch to Dyer is a ball high, and it's a 1-0 count now. Or excuse me, to Disrow. The 1-0. Ball low, 2-0 count now. The 2-0 is swung on and grounded over to the shortstop, and he'll lose the handle of it. That's an error on Castro. And Disro gets on first base. So runner on first base with one away. That'll bring up Thaddeus Trepanier. And now the catcher will go out to the mound. Trepanier steps into the box. And the first pitch to Trepanier is a strike on the outside part of the plate, and it's an 0-1 count. The pitch is lofted out into left field, caught by the left fielder. That'll be Sherry who makes the catch for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Cody Crawford, the extra hitter. The first pitch to Crawford is swung on and missed for strike one, and it's 0-1. Runner on first base, 2 away. In the bottom half of the second inning, the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2, and it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Curveball misses inside, and it's a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base after 2 full. Still 3-0 Dolphins here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Heart of the order due up for the Dolphins as they look to extend their lead, up by 3 right now. 3-0 as we head to the top of the third inning. It'll be Chase James leading it off. He reached on an error in the first inning, got all the way to third, but was stranded there. First pitch is a strike on the low outside corner, and it's 0-1. that's been the story of this game thus far for the Dolphins. Yes, the Dolphins are in the lead 3-0, but the two storylines for the Dolphins offensively thus far is, one, they've been helped out by a lot of errors by the Stars, but two, at the same time, they've stranded a lot of runners in scoring position. Now, they stranded James in at third to end the first inning, and stranded both Vince Turner and Owen Podolak in scoring position in the last half inning. That pitch is a ball. It's a 1-1 count now. The 1-1. Strike at the knees, and it's a 1-2 count now. The 1-2 pitch is a curveball that doesn't break, and he misses up and away. It's a 2-2 count. The 2-2 pitch misses outside. Full count now. The payoff pitch. Ball outside. And James works a walk to start off the inning. Another hot start for the Dolphins. Each inning thus far, the leadoff man has reached base. First on a walk in the first inning for Podolak. Then reaching on an error was Perret in the second, and now a walk for James. That'll bring up Quinn Cherry. He's 0 for 1 today. The first pitch to Cherry. Swung on and fouled off. And it's 0-1. Cherry struck out swinging in the first inning. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and popped high over towards the Stars dugout. Staying in play and making the catch is Spencer, the catcher. And there's one away. That'll bring up Brady White. He's 0 for 1 today. Flew out to center to end the first inning. Runner on first base. One away. And the Stars will look to go a full inning without giving up an error. The pickoff throw, and there, just as I said, there it goes. There's an error, an errant throw by Love, and going all the way to third, and that will ricochet off of James and go into foul territory. But luckily for the Stars, Dyer was backing up Rainey at third, but the E1 allows James to get all the way to third. And now, another runner in scoring position just 90 feet away for the Dolphins. The pitch. Ball low and away. 1-0 count. Runner on third base. One away. The pitch. Swung on and lined right back up the middle. Hit it right back where it was pitched into center field. And that'll be an RBI single for Brady White. And now it's a 4-0 ball game. That'll bring up Andres Perret. He led off the second inning, reaching on an error by the third baseman, and then eventually came around to score. Runner on first base, one away. The pitch. Ball low, 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch. Strike on the low outside corner, and it's a 1-1 count. Aces are wild, 1 on, 1 out, and a 1-1 count. The pitch. Curveball misses low and away. 2-1 count now. The 2-1. Misses up and in. 3-1 count now. The 3-1. Called strike at the knees. And it's now a full count. Parade thought he had ball 4 and started to head towards first base, but was called back by the home plate umpire. And now it's a full count. The payoff pitch. Swung on and lined out into left field, and that will get in there for a single. A 1-out single for Parade, and now there are runners at all 3 bases. Or excuse me, runners at first and second with 1 away. And that'll bring up Aiden Bisbano. He flew out to right field in the second inning. The first pitch to Bisbano, curveball misses high. 1-0 count. Dolphins trying to finish this game off quickly. The 1-0. Ball low in the dirt. Good block, though, by Spencer, keeping it in front of him and making sure that neither runner advanced. Runners on first and second base. 1 away. The 2-0 pitch. That ball's fouled back to the screen. It's a 2-1 count now. In old school terms, you would think this could be a hit and run situation, but especially in the Beach League and especially with how the game is played now, probably not. That ball's fouled back, and that will get over the screen, and it'll be a 2-2 count now. Big opportunity for the Dolphins to extend their lead even further, up by 4-0. Has had 4 runs on 3 hits, but the big storyline thus far offensively for the Dolphins, well, not so much offensively for the Dolphins, but defensively for the Stars, that ball's fouled over, and it will stay in play and be caught by Disrow over at first base, and there are 2 away. And Rounding tried to throw it, rounding third and heading for home and scoring, and getting in. Very weird play there. Disrow decided to throw it. And White comes all the way around to score. So mark that one as another error, E3. And now it is a 5-0 ball game. That'll bring up Matt Cinco, who reached on an error by the shortstop in the second inning and then came around to score. The first pitch to Cinco is a ball low and away. Gets away from the catcher, but it will not get far enough for Paré to score from third. 5-0, but the big storyline thus far has been the errors. Already 8 errors for the Stars. The pitch. That ball swung on and missed. It's a 1-1 count. One and one, 2 away, runner on third base. The pitch. Ball low, 2-1 count. Sun completely down. Lights are in full effect here at Myrtle Beach High School. The pitch. That ball is lined over to the shortstop. He'll field it, throw on to first base in time for the final out of the inning, but not before 2 more runs are put on the board for the Dolphins. 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 errors, and 1 left on base. After 2.5, it is 5-0 Dolphins here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Ten 1-2 due up for the Stars as we head to the bottom half of the third inning. The first pitch is a strike called, and it's 0-1 to Seth Richardson. Richards. No, I was right, Richardson. The 0-1 pitch, that ball's fouled back. 0-2 count now. The 0-2 pitch. Ball just a little bit low. 1-2 count now. The 1-2. Swung on and fouled back, and we'll do it all over again at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch once more. Ball low and away. 2-2 count now. The 2-2 ball low. And he works the count full. It's now a 3-2 count. The payoff pitch to Richardson. Curveball chopped foul. And we'll do it all over again at 3-2. Seth Richardson from Lander College. The payoff pitch once more. It's a called strike 3. And there's one away. That'll bring us back to the top of the order. And Avian Sumter. He is 0 for 1 today. Grounded out back to the pitcher to lead off the game for the Stars. The first pitch to Sumter. Misses up and in. And it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch. Misses high. 2-0 count now. The 2-0. Ball low. 3-0 count now. Sumter doing a good job working the count here against Love. The 3-0. That's a ball high and away. And a 4-pitch walk for Sumter. Puts a runner on first base with one away. That'll bring up Jimmy Evans. He's 1 for 1 today. Singled back in the first inning and then stole second, but was stranded there. Mound visit, or not an official mound visit from the coach, but the catcher Cinco just goes out to talk with Love, just try to settle him down a little bit. The first pitch to Evans. Pickoff throw over to first base first. Keeping Sumter close. The first pitch. Ball up and away. 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch. Misses up and away. 2-0 count. The 2-0. Ball low. 3-0 count now. And after having 2 pretty good innings, Love is starting to lose the zone a little bit. The 3-0 pitch. We'll see if this is just a get-me-over fastball. It is. Right down the heart of the plate. And it's now a 3-1 count. The 3-1. Called strike on low outside corner, and now the count has worked full. The payoff pitch misses up and away, and that's ball 4. So 2 straight walks. And now the Stars, for the first day today, are in business. That'll bring up TJ Mullins, the designated hitter. As now, once again, the catcher goes out to talk with Love. Just trying to make sure that he doesn't completely lose control of this situation. Now with the number 3 hitter, TJ Mullins, up to the plate. They'll head back and get reset. And now the first pitch to Mullins. Swung on and grounded over to the third baseman. He'll lose the hit. Actually, we'll get through him. And throw home is not in time, but now the throw down to third is not in time either. So that will be a hit for the Stars. And that'll score a run. So now runners at second and third with 1 away. That ball is hit out into straightaway center field. Caught by the center fielder, but that'll be a sacrifice fly. And now it's a 5-2 ball game. So mark that as a sacrifice fly 8, driving the run home. And now it's 5-2. Runner on second base with 2 away. That'll bring up Winston Dyer. The first pitch to Dyer is a strike on the outside part of the plate, and it's 0-1. The pitch swung on and fouled off. And it's 0-2. Oh, and 2 count, 2 away. The 0-2 pitch. Curveball misses low and away. 1-2 count now. The 1-2. Ball high, going to third and getting in there safely is Mullins. So now there's another run just 90 feet away. And And that was a ball, so now it's a 2-2 count. The 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that will end the inning. But not before the Stars put 2 on the board and cut the lead down to 3. It's now a 5-2 ball game as we head to the top of the 4th inning here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Nine 10-1 due up for the Dolphins as we head to the top of the 4th inning. And the Dolphins will try to continue their hot play against Jason Labrador from Stevenson College. Throws a 75 to 79 mile an hour fastball, 71 mile an hour curveball, 69 mile an hour slider, and a 68 mile an hour changeup. The first pitch is a strike at the knees. And it's 0-1 to Vincent Turner, who does not have an official, is 0 for 1 today. Reached on an error in the 2nd inning and got all the way to 3rd, but was stranded there. That ball is hit out into left center field, ranging out to his right, and making the catch is Dyer. And there's one away. That'll bring up the number 10 here, Will Bruno. Bruno 0 for 1 today. Grounded back to the pitcher in the 2nd inning. First pitch to Bruno is a strike on the outside part of the plate, and it's 0-1. Bruno from St. Petersburg College. The 0-1 pitch misses well high and away, and it's a 1-1 count. Great job, though, by Spencer getting out of his crouch and being able to catch that one, but with no one on base, didn't really matter anyway, but still a good athletic effort by Spencer. The 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball misses low. 2-2 count now. The 2-2 pitch will not come as Bruno will step out of the box and now reset the 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And there are 2 away. That'll bring us back to the top of the order in Owen Podolak. He is 1 for 1 today, reached on a walk in his first play appearance, and singled in his second, but was stopped at second base on both times. The first pitch to Podolak is a ball low, and it's a 1-0 count now. Podolak from Assumption College. The 1-0 is swung on and lofted out into straightaway center field. Diving and making a great diving play is Evans in center field. What a great way to end the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. First time that the Dolphins have not scored a run in an inning as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. What a spectacular grab by Evans to end the inning as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Six, seven, 8 due up for the Stars as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Blaine Spencer leads it off. He's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to the third baseman to lead off the second. That pitch is a ball low, and it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch. Curveball drops in right into the heart of the plate, and it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1 pitch. Curveball misses outside, 2-1. Blaine Spencer from Louisiana College. That curveball misses high. 3-1 count now. Blaine Spencer from Louisiana College is a two-sport athlete, was a two-sport athlete in high school at Bunkie High School, playing middle linebacker and guard on the football team as well. The 3-1. Swung on and hit down the third base line. A sliding attempt, but not being able to get it is James. That will head out into left field in there for a single. And that'll put a runner on first base to lead off the inning. for the Stars. That'll bring up Zion Disrow. He's 0 for 1, reached on an error in his first play appearance. As time is called, a pinch runner will come in for Spencer. The first pitch to Disrow is swung on and missed for strike one. And it's 0-1. Runner on first base, nobody out. A 5-2 ball game. Dolphins in the lead. It looked like in the first couple of innings as a pickoff throw over to first base, keeping the pinch runner close. It looked like in the first couple of innings that the Dolphins were just going to run away with this one and potentially at least threaten the 10-run rule, as that pitch is a called strike at the knees. And it's 0-2. But in the last inning, offensively for the Stars, they put up a 2-spot of their own. And it's also helped that the errors have come down a little bit for the Stars. That misses up and in. 1-2 count now. Oh, no, excuse me. That was a called strike 3. And there's one away. So that'll bring up Thaddeus Trepanier. The first pitch to Trepanier is a ball outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Ball low, 2-0 count now. The 2-0 pitch to Trepanier is swung on and fouled off. And now it's a 2-1 count. Pickoff throw over to first base, keeping Spencer close. Two and one count, one away. The pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. And now it's a 2-2 count. The 2-2. Swung on and fouled off. And we'll do it all over again at 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on and grounded over to the right side of the infield. Flipped over to first base in time for the second out of the inning. But that ball was hit too weakly for there to be any chance of the double play. So that'll be a 3-1 fielder's choice. And that'll bring up Cody Crawford, who is 0 for 1 today, with a single to end the second inning. So runner on second base with 2 away now. Crawford from the upstate Went to First Baptist High School. Was a two-sport athlete there, also playing quarterback and cornerback on the football team. He currently at USC Salkehatchie. The first pitch to Crawford is a fastball up and in, and it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch is swung on and missed for strike one, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Curveball swung on and chopped over to the third baseman. Fielded, thrown on the first base in time for the final out of the inning. So no runs on one hit, no errors, and one left on base. After 4 full, it is still 5-2 Dolphins here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Two, 3, 4 due up here at the top of the 5th inning. It will be Sam Caspro leading it off for the Dolphins. The first pitch to Caspro is a ball low and away. 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch is swung on and fouled back, and it's a 1-1 count now to Caspro. Caspro from Virginia Wesleyan. The 1-1. Curveball, called strike at the knees, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball misses low and away. 2-2 count now. Caspro 0 for 1 today, reached on a walk and then came around to score in the first inning. That pitch misses low. Now he runs the count full. Oh, no, actually, it's a called strike 3. And there's one away. That'll bring up Chase James. He's 0 for 1 today. Reached on an error in his first at-bat and then worked a walk in his second plate appearance. So that ball is hit out into right center field. Coming in and making the catch is the center fielder for the second out of the inning. So 2 up, 2 down for the Dolphins, and that'll bring up Quinn Cherry. He's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a pop-out. Cherry is the son, as the first pitch to Cherry is a curveball that hits the low outside corner. And it's 0-1. Cherry is the son of former NFL center who played for the Packers for 2 seasons. And he certainly has the body like his father. The pitch is swung on and lined down the left field line, foul. And it's an 0-2 count. The 0-2 pitch. Long look in. Now gets set and now steps off. Labrador gets set once again, now deals. That pitch low and away in the dirt. And it's now a 1-2 count. Just a purpose pitch by Labrador. Trying to get Cherry to fish for it. The 1-2. Curveball plunks him. So Cherry will take first base on the hit by a pitch. And that'll now bring up Brady White, who is 1 for 2 today with an RBI single and also came around to score. A runner on first base with 2 away. And Brady White tries to extend the inning, and probably not extend the lead on 1 hit, but certainly try to extend the inning so that they have the chance to extend the lead. That pitch is a ball low, curveball drops low, and it's a 1-0 count. Five to 2 ball game. The pitch. Strike on the low outside corner, and it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1 pitch. Strike on the low outside corner again, and now it's a 1-2 count. 2 pitches that looked like they might have been a little wide, and White looked at them thinking they were wide. But they were both called strike. The 1-2. Step off, and now they have the runner caught in the pickle. We'll see what they get, and they will slide in, and he will be called out. So mark that as a pickoff, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. After 4.5, it is still 5-2 Dolphins here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. 10-1 2 due up here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. It will be Seth Richardson stepping into the box to lead it off. Richardson 0 for 1 today, struck out looking to begin the 3rd inning. The first pitch to Richardson is swung on and missed for strike 1. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball misses low. 1-1 count. Richardson from Lander College. He's a South Carolina guy from the Midlands. Midland Valley High School graduate. That pitch misses. Oh no, called strike on the low outside corner. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is a ball high, 2-2 count. Just a purpose pitch by Love trying to get Richardson to chase, but no dice. Trying that high heat that's at the eyes that some batters, it looks like it's good coming out of the hand. That pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3, and there's 1 away. That'll bring us back to the top of the order and Davion Sumter. Sumter is 0 for 1 today, walked in his second plate appearance, and then came around to score. Sumter is another Midlands guy from Spring Valley High School. The first pitch to Sumter. Curveball that's fouled off, and it's 0-1. His favorite meal is chicken Alfredo, which I'd attest to that. That's some good stuff. Favorite TV show, ESPN. I think we can agree with that. Always love some ESPN. But his favorite MLB team is the Boston Red Sox, which I'm a Yankee fan. I'm not much of a fan of that one. As that one's lofted out into straightaway right field, coming in and making the catch is Perret for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Jimmy Evans. Evans is 1 for 1 today. Worked a walk in his last play appearance and then came around to score. And also has a single and a stolen base. The first pitch to Evans. Curveball misses up and away. 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch is swung on and grounded into the hole into right field for a base hit. And that'll keep the inning alive for the Stars. So runner on first base with 2 away. That'll bring up TJ Mullins, who is 1 for 2 today. Got a single in his last at-bat. Pickoff throw over to first base, keeping Evans close. The first pitch to Mullins. Change-up got him to swing out in front of it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is a ball inside. 1-1. Runner on first base, 2 away, 5-2 ball game. Stars trying to get something going out offensively. The pitch. Strike at the letters, and now it's a 1-2 count. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled off. And we'll do it all over again at 1-2. That was a good curveball by Love. And Mullins was lucky to just get a piece of that. That ball was a perfectly placed curveball. Probably would have been a ball if he hadn't have chased for it. But, you know, that's exactly what Love wanted to have happen, was him chase for it, and Mullins just got very lucky and was able to get a tiny piece of it. The 1-2, that ball is swung on and hit over to the first baseman, thrown out to the pitcher, thrown on to first in time for the final out of the inning. So no runs on one hit, no errors, and one left on base. After 5 fulls, still 5-2 Dolphins here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Five, 6, 7 due up for the Dolphins as we head to the top half of the 6th inning. It will be Brady White leading it off. He's 1 for 2 today with an RBI single, and eventually came around to score on that one as that ball's lined down the left field line, but foul, and it's just a loud strike, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is a ball low. 1-1 count. The 1-1. Ball low and away. 2-1 count. Got a crazy day set for tomorrow. Weather permitting, of course. That pitch is swung on and missed for a strike 2. And it's a 2-2 count. Big hack right there by White. The 2-2 pitch. Long look in, now deals. Curveball misses low and away. And White works the count full. As I was mentioning, got a busy day, weather permitting, of course, ready for you guys tomorrow. 5 games will be played here at Myrtle Beach. The payoff pitch is swung on and popped high over towards the left side of the infield. At the line, just in front of the bag, is Rainey, and he will make the catch for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Andres Pare. He's 1 1 for 2 today. Reached on an error in his first at-bat and came around to score. And then got a single in his second at-bat. The first pitch to Paré is a strike at the knees. And it's 0-1. But like I mentioned, 5 games in store for you guys tomorrow. That pitch misses inside. And it plunks Paré, so he'll take first base on the hit by a pitch. The action will start tomorrow morning at 8. Travel permitting, I'll be able to get that game on for you guys. With the Stars and Waves facing off against each other. Then at 10:30 will be the Cadets and Man-O-Wars. At 1 o'clock p.m. will be the Lagoon and Seagulls. As the first pitch is fouled off down the left field line, giving it a chase, but not being able to get to it, is Dyer. And it's just allowed first strike. Then at 3:30 will be the Surf and the Crawdads. And then rounding it off at 6 o'clock, the nightcap, will be the Rays and the Longboards. So full set, full day of baseball for you guys. And I'll have all the coverage for you right here. That pitch misses low and away. 1-1 count now. Aces are wild, 1 on, 1 out, and a 1-1 count. The 1-1. That ball is lined down the right field line, foul. Bisbano got out in front of that one and just ripped it down the right field line, foul. The lefty. Righty on lefty matchup right here. The 1-2. Curveball misses outside. 2-2 count now. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And there are 2 away. That'll bring up Matt Cinco. He's 0 for 2 today. Reached on an error in the second inning and then eventually came around to score. Runner on first base, 2 away. As the Dolphins bats, after being dominant, now granted, a lot of the runs scored were as a result of errors. There have been 8 errors on the Stars, primarily in the first couple of innings. The first pitch is a curveball that drops in at the knees, and it's 0-1 to Cinco. But ever since the defense has simmered down a little bit, the offense for the Dolphins has as well, as they haven't been able to get much of anything going in the last few innings. Labrador steps off, looks over at first, now gets reset. The 0-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. And it's quickly 0-2 to Cinco. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses outside. Just a purpose pitch by Labrador, trying to see if Cinco would chase it. But a fastball outside, that's a pitch that's very easily taken, because you can see it all the way going away from you. The 1-2. Misses outside. 2-2 count now. That was a changeup that missed away. But again, another pitch that, it's one thing if it's a curveball and it's looking at first like it's going to be in the zone and then it breaks away. throwing fastballs, unless you're going to throw a high heat that's going to, you're trying to see if he sees it and, he gets a good sight of it and thinks he can hit it, one of those types of pitches. Other than that, using a fastball as a purpose pitch isn't a very good pitch. As that ball, a perfect curveball, as that ball is launched down the left field line, and it will just get foul. That was a good curveball in terms of break, but it dropped right into the zone, and Cinco got some good wood on it, but just pulled it a little bit too far foul down the left field line. Just a little bit too far out in front of it, which is easy to do on a curveball. That pitch misses well low and away, and Cinco works the count full. Three and two away. The payoff pitch is swung on and lined over to the third baseman. Coming in, long throw, on time. Great play by Rainey over at third, and that will end the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left on base. After 5.5, it is still 5-2 Dolphins here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Middle of the order due up for the Stars as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. It will be Rainey, Dyer, and Spencer due up. Korik Rainey steps into the box. He is does not have an official at-bat actually yet today. Walked in the 1st inning and then hit a sacrifice fly in the 3rd. So Rainey steps into the box. The first pitch to Rainey is a strike on the low inside corner. And it's 0-1. The 0-1. Ball inside. 1-1. Looked like that was about to plunk Rainey, but he's able to get out of the way. The 1-1. Swung on and lined out into left field, in there for a base hit. That'll get down the line. Cutting it off is Sherry, and he will hold Rainey to a single. So that's a leadoff single for Rainey. And that'll start off the inning for the Stars hot. And they have a runner on first base now with nobody out. That'll bring up Winston Dyer. He's trying to avoid the hat trick here. The first pitch to Dyer is a ball outside. 1-0 count. Runner on first base. Nobody out. Dyer trying to avoid the hat trick here. Has struck out twice already. That ball is fouled off. And now it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. And it's now 1-2. The 1-2. Curveball just off the plate outside. Love thought he had strike 3. That was a well-placed curveball. But at the same time, a good eye by Dyer to see that was going to be a ball. That misses high. And Dyer works the count full. The payoff pitch. Curveball misses up and in. And Dyer works a walk. Now there's runners on first and second base with nobody out. That'll bring up Blaine Spencer. He's 1 for 2 today. The first pitch to Spencer will not come as the runner goes for third. And he gets gunned down. I don't know what was going on there. Rainey decided to go before Love was even set. And now the third base umpire, or the third base coach for Rawlings Stars is having a conversation with the umpire. But Rainey will be caught stealing at third. He was going before Love even got set. I don't know what that was, but it's a very costly out for the Stars. That's a strike at the knees, and it's an 0-1 count. That's a very costly first out for Rawlings Stars, as they had a prime opportunity to get back in this game. Runner on first and second with no one out. That misses inside. 1-1 count now. Aces are wild. 1-on-1 out and a 1-1 count. The 1-1. That ball's fouled back. 1-2 count now. The 1-2 pitch is swung on and fouled back once again. And we'll do it all over again at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball misses up and away. Didn't break hardly at all. And it's now a 2-2 count. The payoff pitch. Or excuse me, the 2-2 pitch. That ball's fouled off. That, we'll see if it stays in play. It does. It's caught by the first baseman, Turner. And there are 2 away. So that'll bring up Zion Disrow. He's 0 for 2 today. Reached on an error by the shortstop in the second inning. Runner on first base, 2 away. The first pitch to Disrow is a ball low, and it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0. Ball misses up and away. 2-0 count. The 2-0 pitch. Swung on and hit out into shallow right center field. Going back and making the catch is the second baseman Caspro. And that'll end the inning. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. After 6 fulls, still 5-2 Dolphins. Oh no, actually, I think they're going to say that's the game. Yes, they will. They will call it after 6. So that will be the final score. Final score, Dolphins 5, Stars 2. The winning pitcher is Andrew Love. The loss goes to Jason Labrador. So that'll just about do it for me. Once again, final score 5-2. The Dolphins win it in 6. That'll wrap it up for me this evening. This has been a presentation of the Beach Collegiate Baseball League. We will be back tomorrow for 5 games. A quintuple header here at Myrtle Beach High School. Be sure to join us then. Once again, final score 5-2. Dolphins win it here.